Alright, today we're going to start out making turkey soup and then we're going to make bread afterwards. You take the turkey carcass, which is just like the turkey left over from Thanksgiving, and just put that sucker in a pot of water and boil it for probably 1 to 2 hours. Depends how well you want the stock to be like seasoned, so to speak. And then for the turkey soup, we have to cut vegetables, celery, onions, carrots, and then we're going to put spices in, some salt, pepper, and parsley. Alright, so now we're going to peel carrots, cut the onions, and cut the celery. Peeling carrot, you pretty much just want to take this and just go down like that. Be careful not to cut yourself. Okay, so I washed the carrots and celery, and you want to. That was after we peeled the carrots. You have to wash the celery because there is a lot of dirt in like the bottom of it. Okay, so now I'm going to cut a carrot. For a carrot, you pretty much just want to cut it like that, and be careful to not cut yourself. Then you want to cut right down the middle like that, and then just have a piece, and then just cut it in like in half, like cut the half in half, and then you just go right down like that. So now what we want to do is assemble the soup. What I just did is I strained the turkey. You just put a strainer and dump the water in, the stock water in, but be careful to avoid splashing the turkey around because you want to save the carcass to get the meat off. You want to pick the meat off for the soup. Now we're just going to this is the stock right here. We're just going to add the vegetables in. Be careful not to splash yourself. And then we're going to put some spices in. Not too much though, because the stock is already sort of salty to begin with. And then you're going to want to pick the meat off the turkey, like I said before, and you're going to put that into the soup. And then we're going to let the soup cook for about an hour or two to boil it, but we're going to transition into making the bread right now, and then we'll go back and check on the soup after. Okay, so now we're going to make the French bread. I'm going to start off putting 2 cups of flour into the bowl here along with salt and the yeast, and then we're going to mix that up and go from there. So now I'm going to add 2 cups of warm water to the flour mixture, and then mix it with the electric mixer. Okay, so now I'm going to want to mix in as much of the dry flour as I can with the spoon to try to thicken this up a little bit. Just want to keep adding it in and mixing. Put some flour on the counter and make sure the counter is clean. Then we're going to knead the dough for 8 to 10 minutes. You want to get a nice like film on the counter because you don't want this sticking. Then just keep kneading it for 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to place the kneaded dough into this greased bowl. We greased it with olive oil, and we're just going to put this plate over it and put it in a hot place right over the stove, but the stove's not on, and we're just going to let it sit there for an hour to let it rise. I took the dough out of the bowl, and now I'm dividing it into two pieces. Now we're going to roll the dough into a roll similar to this, which is one I already did, but now I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm putting on an egg white mixture with a little bit of water in here. This will make it look really nice when we take it out of the oven. I'm going to cover the dough and let it sit for 35 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to make incisions into each loaf. You want to do this about like a 1/4 inch down. I preheated the oven to 375 degrees and these are going to go in for 20 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to check the bread and see how it's doing. I put it in for 20 minutes, but we'll probably need an extra 20. Alright, so the bread is finished and I'm going to pull it out. And then I'm going to take these off and put them on the cooling rack over there. Here's my final product, and as the French say, bon appetit.